the daily wake up. Visualize your future, behave in ways needed to create your future, execute your new behaviors to fulfill your mission. We are mission chasers. Good morning, gentlemen. This is John Vickers, owner of Explosive Performance Academy and creator of the Courageous Men program, where we help men like you become the most elite versions of themselves through fitness, faith, family, and finances. And this is the Daily Wake Up. Well, guys, so it's Monday after the Super Bowl. Monday after the Super Bowl. How many of you right now are hungover? You don't want to go into work. You don't want to work out. Maybe even you called the day off. I get it, guys, right? Like, it's a time to celebrate. It's time to have fun. It's time to have people over. It's time to eat a bunch of bad food. It's time to drink a few. Like, I get it, man. But today is the day where you've got to fucking do what you don't want to do. Right? Today is that day. The things that you don't want to do are the things that you have to do. Like, I honestly, my studio, I guess you can call this, is in our basement. As I was walking down the stairs, like, I'm just thinking, like, what am I going to talk about today? What am I going to talk about? I don't know. I didn't have anything in my head. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to talk about. Wasn't really sure what to talk about. But one thing I knew is I've got to fucking do this. And I was even thinking about, there was one point where I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But today is the day that you have to do it. Right? Like, we were up late last night. I didn't drink last night, but I know people did drink. I was supposed to be up this morning early to train somebody and got canceled on. But like, this is the time where you fucking separate yourself from the fakes and the frauds and the people that aren't on this grind. This is where you do the shit that you don't want to do. Okay, like today, like holidays, like, those are the days and the times where you fucking do your shit that you're supposed to do. You don't want to. Like, right now, honestly, like I said, I didn't really know if I was going to. I knew I was going to record this podcast. But I had a point in my mind where I'm like, I don't have to do it today. I'm good. I don't have to do it. But that's a fucking lie. Because I do have to do it. I made a commitment to at least 90 days in a row. I think that's going to end up being more. But at least 90 days in a row of this podcast. Whether it's a minute, whether it's 10 minutes long. I also, right now, don't feel like working out. I woke up a little bit later than I normally do. Typically at this point, like, I'm either training somebody or I'm working out at this point. And I have to work out, right? I have to work out, but I don't feel like it. I don't feel like working out, but I know I have to work out because the goals that I set for myself, the body that I want, and honestly, what I want to do moving forward, like, I have to be the example. I have to be the fucking person that does shit that I don't want to do to get where I want to go. And that's what it's about, guys. Like, typically that successful person is the person that is taking a chance, or they're the person that is fucking doing the shit that they don't want to do because they know they have to do it. And that's where we're at right now. Like, I'm friends with this other trainer online that he does online training, and he's no better than I am. I think overall, like, my education is better, and I think I know more than him. I actually worked with another guy that is also making very good money, but the first guy that I'm talking about, He's almost at $10 million a year in his business. $10 million a year being an online trainer. But he fucking lives this. He lives what he talks about. He lives what he breathes fitness. He breathes like setting this example for other people. So for me, like, I know that I have to set an example, especially being an online trainer. Like, it's not the same for an online person than it is offline, where you typically build like some relationships through offline type stuff. Like, this is a little bit different. Do it online, which is where I'm going with this. And I want to be able to impact more men around the world than just in this local area. So for you, for me, like, I have to live this. I have to do what I say I'm going to do. I have to create what I say I'm going to create, and not just sit back and wait around for people to fucking make things happen. Like, I got to fucking create things myself. And same thing for you. If you're ready to change your life, like, it's time for you to do the things that you don't want to do. It's time for you to take chances. It's time for you to live the example and just stop talking about being an example. Like, you've got to fucking live to be an example. You got to stop just talking about it. You got to be that example. You got to push through, and you got to do what's best for you to become the best version of yourself. So one thing that I'm going to tell you to do today is to be the fucking example. And when there's something that you don't want to do, you fucking do it. Like, it's time to do it. Quit making excuses. Go and do it. Stop thinking in your head that you can't do it. Push through, make the best of it, and fucking make it happen, guys. Like, when there's something that you don't want to do, it's time for you to do it. So go do it. Okay? And if you need a little help and a little guidance, a little ass kicking, and you just need a little bit more when it comes to your fitness, like, we've got the Lean and Cut Men's Playbook. It's a guide to tell you exactly what you need to do to completely change the way that your body looks in 2023. So all you have to do is go to www.xpafoundations.com/Lean and Cut Men. Again, that's www.xpafoundations.com/Lean and Cut Men to get the Lean and Cut Men's Playbook to change your life in 2023. That's all I have for you today. And never forget to chase your fucking mission. Have a great one. Talk to you tomorrow.